have of late, but wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth, forgone all custom of exercises, and indeed it goes so heavily with my disposition that this goodly frame, the earth, seems to me a sterile promontory. This most excellent canopy, the air, look you, this brave o'erhanging firmament, this majestical roof fretted with golden fire. Why, it appeareth no other thing to me than a foul and pestilent congregation of vapors. What a piece of work is man! How noble in reason, how infinite in faculty! In form and moving, how express and admirable. In action, how like an angel. In apprehension, how like a god. The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals. And yet, to me, what is this quintessence of dust? Man delights not me. But what does delight me is video games. Good evening, my gentle cousins, and welcome back to the Bone Chalk Broadcast. My name is Michael Prey, and I am your Bone Chalk Bard. I hope you've all had a wonderful day and a warm, cozy evening. It has been a bit chilly here where we are, but I've been doing my best to keep warm. We are joined, as always, by Rainy from The Magic of Scheherazade, Hamlet, the noble pig from The Illusion of Gaia, and Left Hand from the Vampire Hunter D series. And what are we playing? Well, if you look right up in the corner there, we are playing Shadow of Destiny for the PlayStation 2, or Shadow of Memories as it's known throughout most of the rest of the world. But here in America, known as Shadow of Destiny. And yes, I got this for $7.99 back in the day, back in 2006. Played through it, beat it back then, and I enjoyed it, but I didn't really think much of it until this season when I saw a little bit of Christmas Carol stuff, you know, with all the time travel involved in that Dickensian tale. And I thought it felt pretty appropriate for the time, especially since there's a lot of wintry moments in it, which we are currently in. So, what the hell's going on in this game? Well, you play as a character named Ike Kush, who walks out of a diner one day and finds himself stabbed. And after he's stabbed, he's pulled out of the time stream, and a disembodied voice tells him that he needs to find a way to not be doing that, basically. You need to prevent yourself from dying. And how do you do that? Well, this disembodied voice gives you something called a digipad, which I keep calling a digivice because I like Digimon. And that allows you to travel between different time periods that become activated once certain events happen throughout the game. And it's by finding the correct time to travel to and the correct events to set in motion that you're able to circumvent your death and continue the story. We have met a lot of different characters, and actually one of the interesting things about the game is that most of the characters of the town that you're working through are the same character model, altered for the different time periods that you're in. So they'll look the same, but they'll be dressed in either, I don't want to say Victorian because that's not necessarily true, but that kind of garb. And maybe their character model will be changed a little bit more, like maybe they have a mustache, maybe they're thinner, what have you. Maybe they actually have hair when they don't in the modern world. But it's a cool remix, and I'm not sure if that's really important or not, or if it's just a kind of quirky thing about the game. Like, are all these people specifically here for this reason? Do all the generations of these characters look the same for a reason, or is it just a design choice to save on resources because it was a smaller team? I don't know. That's something that we're hopefully going to find out. What the hell is going on? I ask myself this all the time. Good evening, culprit, my gentle cousin, and welcome. Yes, that is something that we're going to ask ourselves many, many, many times throughout this journey. And we'll see if we actually get the answers. But we are on the last 2 real chapters of the game. We're going to see if we can get through them tonight. And there is an epilogue, which should be short because the prologue is also short. From what I remember, they're both pretty quick. There are extra endings to the game. There's 8 endings in total, so we'll get one of them, whatever it is, and then we'll kind of see where we're at, and then deal with it from there. But let's see. Close that out. Cool. All right. So let me see. Is there anything else that we need to talk about before we jump into this? It's made by Konami, who made Silent Hill and many pachinko machines. Also, Goemon, which is one of my favorite series, and Castlevania, Metal Gear, cool things like that. I really wish that they were still invested in the game making process and that they allowed more strange things like this to come out, because as hokey and as silly as this game is, I am so invested, and I wish that there were still experiences like this coming out of Konami. But without further ado, my name is Mike Prey, and we are going to Mike play some Shadow of Destiny for the PlayStation 2. Ooh, perfect timing there. Alright, so get this set back up, and let me know if the sound balance is okay once the game starts running. If the game is too quiet or too loud, let me know. If I'm too quiet or too loud, let me know. But I think my volume, personally, should be fine because I have not altered it since last time. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We want to load the game. So last time we played, there was a baby that was stolen from a woman after she'd been shot. We got a call from our friend Mr. Eckert, who works at the museum/library, and said, "Hey, I need you to come give me the book that I gave you back. Meet me at the library tower," which is a place we haven't been able to get to before. So, we're going to see what happens there. I feel like it's a trap. Because if he lives in the library, basically, why would he tell me to meet him in the tower to return a book? Oh, we're just starting right in the tower, and we're locked in. It was a trap. I knew it.
Locked in.
Our main character, Ike here, is quote-unquote everyman, I guess you could say. Little bland, little milk toast. Very easygoing. Ooh, rope. I'm sure this is gonna have some significance. Old rope. Oh boy.
Mr. Eckert, are you there?
Oh, great. What a way to start the chapter. There you have it, folks. The end.
Oh dear, but this may be the chance we've been looking for. This attack takes place indoors, which means that the killer is in there with you. If you can somehow fool the killer, you may be able to catch him. Can't you do something to make sure you don't fall off without alerting the killer to that fact? You've got a bit of time. Good luck.
I do have a bit of time, and I do have a bit of rope, but it's old rope. So I feel like if I tie it to myself, it's going to break. Using some logic here. Big devs do AAA and keep it safe these days. You want to sell. Indie devs are where things get interesting, but those guys are always limited by the amount of funding and people actually working on it that they can actually get. Oof, Trusty Patches gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. On both of those points. Alright, so we're sent back.
It's locked.
Oh.
I don't really want to think about it, but can the person who's trying to kill me be Mr. Eckert? Is it? Is that possible? And why would he?
I wonder. Okay, so... Our thing is glowing already, meaning that we could travel immediately. Let me see, do I have the rope still in my inventory? I don't. Okay. Alright. The night before, a cold day. Oh. Okay, so this is this is where we're at right now. This is basically the longest day of Ike's life, because he keeps dying. This is the night before. We picked up an old rope up top. There must be... I feel like we need to get better rope and get to here so that we have fresh rope, because I really think that the descriptor old rope means that this is crappy old rope, and if we use it, then we're screwed. So let's head back up a little bit. Okay, we got old rope. I want to try something first. Oh wait, no, it just kills us again. Ugh. Gonna need more rope. Not saying that name. I know what happens. Alright, that's the case. You know, let me grab the rope anyways. Just because it's an item we can get. Dang, almost worked too. I know what's up. Cold day. It's the only one that says anything different, so let's just head back there. This is the night before.
Isn't there any way to get in without Mr. Eckert knowing?
Dude,
this is
I don't
an
know.
old lock. Maybe I can get a hold of the key.
Okay. Oh, my thing is still glowing, so this is not the place that we want to go yet. The night before, love was in my eyes. The night before, now today I find you have changed your mind. Treat me like you did the night before. Let's get an extra power cell. Alright, so Oh, well, okay then. Spelled out for me right here. Let's check it out. Ooh, since we gave that girl a cat, maybe she'll give us the
Uh-oh.
key.
I'm going to run into myself.
No, we're not. We'll be fine. Maybe, maybe not. Ugh. Sorry everyone, the camera in this game is very disorienting. If you haven't been watching so far.
Life is a wheel of changes.
He literally ran into himself. And then time itself collapsed. Sweet. Okay. So cool. Oh boy. You fool.
Damn. I'm locked in.
Oh my gosh. That was so silly. I love it. Just that they literally bumped into each other. Whew.
Mr. Eckert, are you there?
Okay. It was worth a shot seeing if I could equip it. Nope. Bye-bye. Oops.
Oh dear. But
Oh
this may
dear.
be the chance we've been looking for. This attack takes place indoors, which means that the killer is in there with you. If you can somehow fool the killer, you may be able to catch him. Can't you do something to make sure you don't fall off without alerting the killer to that fact? You've got a bit of time.
Yep. The game doesn't let you skip the first time that you see a scene, just so you know. Otherwise, I would have just skipped us back to where we are.
It's locked. I don't really want to think about it, but can the person who's trying to kill me be Mr. Eckert? Is it? Is that possible?
knows?
And why would he?
And let's get this just in case. And then we will use... what the hell are this? Before... figure out that we need a key, then we'll recharge and travel to a new era. And when he says we'll run into each other, wonder if that'll unlock another spot in that time period so that we don't run into ourselves.
Isn't there any way to get in without Mr. Eckert knowing?
I don't know.
This is an old lock. Maybe I can get a hold of the key.
If only you believe. Gotta do what? I gotta believe. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bam. Okay. Got this one here. Grab that. Back over this way. Grab the one in the tunnel. Then... does anyone sell bungee cord? Apparently not. Maybe it's actually in this room somewhere, and I just missed it.
All right. Hold still, please.
Uh-oh. I'm going to run into myself.
My butt is not glowing, so that means it should be here somewhere. Oh, I see it.
The tower key. Here's a duplicate. It should be okay for me to take one.
Oh, hi, everyone. Good evening, my gentle cousin. Welcome, Shiromata. I'm grabbing a key. Oh, she saw me.
Uh-oh. I'm going to run into myself.
Dee, 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 dee. Got the tower key. Go to the potty. Nope. You know, the lip sync in this game isn't bad. It's true. It is pretty solid.
I might as well turn back. There's nothing this way.
Okay. So I went that way. I have the key. I guess I could just go back. And that way's closed. I came through there, but... okay, there's no door there. Let's see. What about this way? It's closed now. Alright, time to time travel. Wait, hold on. Let me just make sure that I have it. Okay, cool. Let me open this. Calling it now. He goes back, uses the key, and the lock is changed because they knew the key was stolen. So he has to go back and stop the girl from seeing him grab the key. Maybe. We shall see. That's one of the exciting things about this. We could very much be correct in our goofy assumptions. Or it could be something completely different. It's very hard to say. Okay, so we could head right in there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to recharge a little bit more, since it's not too difficult. Ah! Actually, maybe it is more difficult than I think. Oh no. There is a charge here. Key for me. And we'll see if there's one in the tunnel again as well. Tower's full of booby traps now. Heh, booby traps. You said booby. Okay, head back up here. Then we'll go here. Come on. There we go. Let's see. Oh, we were able to go in. Okay, I have the old rope again.
Since I'm going to be shoved off here, I can tie one end of a rope to this railing and grab the other end tomorrow before I get pushed off. That way, I shouldn't fall. I hope it works.
Can we test it now? Please?
You're sure about that? She's alive. All right. Yes, he did say he was coming over tomorrow to look at paintings. For sure. Yes, I know. I
Hi,
won't
V4.
tell anyone.
Who's he talking to?
We're having a very strange time right now. Don't know that I want to go right out there. We're having a lot of time-traveling shenanigans. I hope it's not Chris's blood. Indeed. We found out that our friend is possibly trying to kill us. So we're trying to prevent that from happening. So we tied an old rope to the end of this tower because we get pushed off of it, and our character's plan is to grab the rope before being tossed over so that we don't die. But given that the descriptor of the rope is old rope, I have my doubts about its durability, meaning we're going to have to find better rope than this. But we'll see what happens. Whoa, gotta get there quick. Have you seen a little girl? Black short hair, 7 feet tall. Oh, see? I told you. Old rope, and he's dead again. That was some skill to grab it, though, mid-fall.
Oh dear. Did your rope break?
Shut up,
What did you
Mario.
expect from an old rope?
Do you know who else had to find better rope?
Actually, think a rotted rope could hold
I
your
wonder. Good evening, Deroku, my gentle cousin. Welcome. No, don't repeat that name. That's bad for all of you. Okay, got the thing again. Let's see. Do we still have the key? Key to the basement. Ugh. Oh no. I'm sorry, V4, but it's over for you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Was something there? I'm not sure if I have to do this in order or not. Oh, okay, it's already open.
Isn't there any way to get in without...
No. It's not already open. Okay, so I've unlocked the ability to go get that. At the very least. Let's recharge a little bit. Get this. Inside joke. Bone Chalk knows what I mean. Oh yes. Oh yes, indeed. But that specific name that's mentioned in the chat, you do not want to say that name. Otherwise, you may not find yourself finishing your sentence. May find the key. But you did? Oh. Well, have you ever watched a show called Freakazoid?
All right.
If you have, then you may understand the circumstances that you've put yourself into.
The tower key. Here's a...
The Tower of Power admits no shame. So damn old, was like 8 years old. Yes, me as well. Was one of those particular villains who, if you said their name, they would whisk you away. Most of the characters would be mid-sentence before suddenly they would disappear. We're gonna head back here and see if maybe we can get a better rope from the version of the tower from the past. Very cheerful guy, too. Yes, indeed. Oh, here we go. This is the way? Phenomeноid. No. Okay. Good evening to you, my gentle cousin. Welcome, Banjo Mateo. We are looking for rope right now. So that if we get pushed off the roof, well, not the roof, if we get pushed off of the tower that's by the museum/library, we won't die. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted. It's okay, though. It's fine. Because we can get a new charge while we're here. I was going to go to the 1980s, I believe. Blah, 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 blah. Where are we? Oh, we're back in the... Oh. Oh! Oh, cool. It sent us outside. That's nice. Your friend sure likes you. Oh, yes, indeed. That show was at least 1 decade behind in humor and 1 decade behind in programming block. Ahead in humor. Yeah, I gotcha. I figured what you meant. Okay, so there's no thing there. But I feel like there was still one in the tunnel at the very least. Nope. Oh, a lovely winter setting. Yes, so this is the same era when the lady got murdered and her child was taken away. So not quite so lovely, but it's all we got to work with. So let's see. Since I can't find a new charge here, if we can get into the tower here. A miserable ice hell. Blech. Okay. Oh, okay. So we were able to get back into the tower. All right. Let's see if we can find a better clue here. Oh! Is this good rope? Oh, it's fresh rope. Yeah, baby. New rope. Anything else up here? No. Okay, so let's head back. To the night before. The night before, I was so unwise. The night before. All right, and while we're here, we shall see what else we can find. It's still lovely winter for having hot chocolate. Absolutely. Oh man, I do kind of wish I had poured myself some hot chocolate now. That's something that really just warms your soul, too. Just some pure, warm, hot chocolate. Especially if you really take the time to dedicate to it. Warming the milk on the stove. Working the cocoa into it. What's actually really cool is that if you add a little bit of spice to it, please share coquito. So you can, you know, mix a little coquito into your hot chocolate too. But what I was about to say is if you sprinkle a little, I think, chili powder onto the top of your hot chocolate, it gives it a nice bit of spice to the chocolate as well. And it can be very, very tasty. Some Baileys is just perfect for you. Gotcha. Hot chocolate with a butterscotch nip, pretty pro. Ah, yeah. All very good. All of these things are pretty excellent. Alright, so we're heading back up here. We're going to use the good rope this time. Firm looking rope. Yeah, that's what we want.
Since I'm going to be shoved off here, I can tie one end of a rope to this railing and grab the other end tomorrow.
Nutmeg
before
is
I get
also a
pushed
good
off.
choice, yeah.
That way,
Cinnamon and nutmeg
I
are
shouldn't
the
fall.
extra spices that I use
I
in
hope
my
it works.
coquito.
You're sure about that? She's alive. All right.
Not gonna lie, I've had Fireball in my hot chocolate and it was pretty damn good. Oh, I can totally understand that. I'm at the pier in downtown chilling and some weirdo sat next to me and started chatting. He was clearly drunk. Oh. Having a great time, I guess. But whether or not you're having a good time, you should not encroach on somebody else's good time, especially not without their consent. And if you're not into it, you should respect that. Fake it till you escape it. If only we never had to do such things. But especially in this climate, I think saddling up to somebody like that would be frowned upon. Alright, here we go. We have a quick time limit to get to that rope. So let's see if we can get there. Ha! Did you do it? Jesus. Oh! The comb fell down.
Oh, is it over?
He's gonna cut the rope.
Got to be cleaned up.
He's gone. Whew. Thank goodness. Just imagine his arms getting yanked out of their fucking sockets. Seriously. Like with the momentum that he had going down. But I mean, he is kind of a freak of nature with those stilt legs there. So I guess it stands to reason that his arms may be superhuman as well.
Hi.
Mr. Eckert, you...
A girl's comb. This belongs to you?
Mr. Eckert,
I asked you whether this was yours.
yes, someone gave it to me. But we need to...
Here. And is this person important to you?
Well, you might say that.
Oh.
I see.
Mr. Eckert, there's something I need to ask you.
I'm sorry. Truly, truly sorry.
A confession.
Blackmail. Our daughter went missing 20 years ago. It was Dana's return for your...
So were you the one that stabbed me too?
No, I don't know anything about that. You may not believe me, but that's the truth.
What? So there's someone else trying to kill me too? Then who were you talking to on the phone?
I honestly don't know. It sounded like a young man. He said he'd call again once you were dead.
It's that damn film director.
Don't worry, after
Trying to
all,
make
I
things
told
too
you all this,
spicy.
didn't I won't make any more attempts on your life.
Damn
and I
you,
plan to give
J.J.
myself up to the
Abrams.
police. Forgiveness I can't ask for, but I am sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm still alive, and besides, it's the fault of whoever is really behind this. Please don't blame yourself too much, Mr. Eckert.
That comb made me realize something.
I don't
There
have
are
any
people in
hair.
your life who care about you. Such an obvious fact, really. No one is alone, and for every death, there's hell to pay for everyone around them. Sometimes it isn't just memories that are left behind. It's pain and sorrow.
Gonna need it to deal with all this.
After everything I went through all those years ago, I still... I am so very sorry.
Oh, I actually can't pause during this one. He's also going face first. It's like crack the whip. Oof, yeah.
It's all right, really.
Momentum is how Spider-Man killed
years
Gwen.
ago,
Oh no.
on the day that our little girl...
Okay, now I can pause it. Getting your arm spun around like that. Oh, yes. Listen, Mr. Eckert, instead of turning yourself in, do you have any, like, body armor, spare cash? Do you know where I can find some sailors?
girl went missing, there was a man on the scene, and he looked exactly like you.
Oh, but
Ah ha 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 ha. That's all the time.
I know it wasn't
Time
you.
foolery.
Was almost 20 years ago. It's just plain impossible. But this man was there that day, and he fled the scene. There were no other suspects, and in the end, the police thought this guy had gotten away with it. You can imagine how surprised I was when I first saw you here. I even thought that maybe you were that man's son.
my parents...
Yes, you told me some time ago you didn't remember them at all.
No.
Even if he was your father, it makes no sense for you to be burdened with his sins. I knew that...
Yeah, I just
God
gotta
knows I thought about all this enough times,
send his
but
son in to
I
finish
have to
the
admit, I
job.
could never quite reconcile
Definitely need more sailors and a
the facts
forklift.
and my feelings. I am sorry, Ike.
It's all right, Mr. Eckert. Really. Anyway, I should get going.
Already?
I have to find out who's doing this.
Ike is
Yes,
just so easygoing.
If there's anything I can do to
Oh, you
help,
tried to kill me.
let
It's
know.
fine.
I'll do
I'll just
everything
figure
in
it
my
out.
power.
Don't worry. Alright, well, we dodged that bullet at least. Or that shove it, at least. So, I need to get going. Already? I'm crying here. Yeah. Oh! Whoa, chapter 7 was short. Oh boy. Okay, we're moving into the last chapter before the epilogue. Ooh, this is exciting. Some crazy stuff is gonna happen. Oh my gosh. 3:30 a.m. Big Apple, 3:30 a.m. The end is nigh.
I don't remember seeing this picture before.
Rather, the end is nigh.
The stone and the girl. Dana?
Dana Scully? Whoa. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Thanks for the lurk, Goal. Enjoy your time creeping in sedges. Okay, so we need to head somewhere. I see the redstone and Dana. I don't know. However, let's get the hell out of here. And then, recharge. Again, in case we screw things up and travel to the wrong era for some reason. How do I... Okay, what's the wrong way? This way, right? In case we screw things up with our time traveling, we'll still have some charges that way. There we go. A 1 singular sensation. Picking up a charge for some time. Alright. Now let's time travel. Head back. Alright, so we should probably head to the painter, our little J.J. Abrams friend, and see what he's got going on, especially for finding a painting that has the crystal in it, which is, as we know, the Philosopher's Stone. Whoa, movie scene already.
Oh, yeah. I should ask about that picture.
That's it? It's gonna take 2 minutes off of the thing. Okay. So we want to go to the right to the atelier. Pitch a little further down. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Let's see what's going on in here. Dana, is that you? I've been looking for you all this freaking time. Except not really. I've been looking
Dana?
for you. Ike hasn't given a shit.
You're from that... Ike?
I was worried about where you were.
Yes, I was pretty shook up too, when I got separated from you.
She's very casual
I'm
about
glad
all
you're
this
okay.
too.
I'm really sorry you got mixed up in all this.
I was scared to death though. It was pitch dark too. But it only took me a bit to figure out that it was the same place, and I started thinking that maybe it was just a different time. The buildings and the streets are almost exactly the same, so...
Wow, you thought of all that and didn't freak out? Well, I would have for sure.
I mean, the same exact thing happened to
well,
you.
It took a while to get used to. Things only fell into
I
place
totally
lately.
would have freaked out, even though I
lived here
didn't.
for a long
I just stayed
time,
the
you
same
know.
the whole time.
I'm sorry. I looked for you too, but I didn't have any luck.
Well, no use worrying about what's done. It's been 4 years after all.
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess
My
it
God.
would be.
It's
You
been
do look more, I don't
75
know,
years.
Sure, come to think of it.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing really.
A night watchman helped me that first day. And since then, I've done a lot of different things. I even worked in a mill for a while.
He really didn't look very
But
hard.
now, I'm a chambermaid at the Squire's Manor House. I feel so content these days. I feel like I should be thanking you.
Content being
Why are
a
you modeling for a
chambermaid. I
picture?
mean, I guess
The
as
Squire's
long
a
as you
patron of this
take
painter,
pride
and that's
in
how I
your
met him originally.
job.
He said he really wanted to use me as a model, and I just couldn't say no.
I see.
The Squire's daughter was supposed to model, really, but she didn't want to do it, so I ended up taking her place.
So the girl in the picture is you.
Oh, I don't even start posing till tomorrow. I just came over today to work out the schedule and all that stuff.
But the picture will eventually be painted.
Hey, why did you come here today? Are you here to take me back? You know how to, don't you?
Sure. Do you want to? Go back to our own time with me?
I did, you know. Of course I wanted to, but not anymore.
Not anymore?
It's okay. I have no one there. No parents, no family.
But you do
So
have
I'll be
parents.
okay here.
You do have
No
a
one worried
family.
about me. No one expected anything of me back there. No one was watching, no matter how hard I worked. So there really is nothing for me there.
Oh, gosh.
I'm the same way. No family at all. But
Poor Mary Stuart
But that
Masterson.
time and place.
Whoa! Good evening, Raiders. Mr. Armageddon time. Good evening, my gentle cousin, and welcome to the Bone Chalk broadcast. How are you tonight? Let's give a little shout out to Armageddon time, who was playing a Super Mario Bros. 2 randomizer earlier today. I hope that was going well. It looked pretty interesting when I checked in on you. So, if you are joining us for the first time with Armageddon Time, this is the Bone Chalk broadcast. My name is Michael Prey, and I am your Bone Chalk Bard. What we do here is play plenty of classic games, retro inspired, and just mostly games that I have either played in my youth or wanted to play in my youth, and I either want to re-explore or explore for the first time. This is one that we've played before, which is called Shadow of Destiny for the PlayStation 2, and it's a very involved time travel mystery, and we are trying to prevent our old death. God, so much rando. It was very much fun. Bowsette was there, Red Luigi, Dark Timeline Toad, the whole gang. Whoa! That definitely sounds like a crazy time. I know you basically played as Wario, Waluigi, and a couple other off-brand kinds of characters. So I'm very glad that you were able to enjoy that a bit. And I'm not sure exactly how far you got, but I'm glad that it was fun. We have traveled back in time, and we have finally met the person that we met at the beginning of game that we accidentally displaced in time, and we offered to take her back to our present time, but she does not want to go back. So we're going to see what happens.
It's still your home, right? It's where you want to be.
yeah, that's how I feel.
Oh, remember this? It's the red stone from that day.
Oh, I remember this stone.
That stone's
When we saw that, we said,
look.
hey, we're really
Do you
good
mind
with
if I
our
ask you to
hands.
give that to me?
Of course, you can have it. If it weren't for this
Oh
stone,
my
I would've
lord,
never
it's
met you.
Bone Chalk, and oh
Never
my
would've
lord,
ended up
it's
right
War
here
Panda.
now,
Good
talking
evening,
to
my
you like
gentle
this.
cousin. Welcome.
I've always thought that there was something very important about this stone. That's the reason I
I
thought
think
about
last
having
time that
included
you
in my
were
portrait.
like fully present was
But
when
that's
we were
okay.
talking with
After
her
all,
the last
I got to see
time.
you again. Here you
How's
go.
it going, dude? Going pretty well. We finally reconnected with Dana, who we tried to hit on in the beginning, and we gave her the ruby. Well, we let her hold on to it, and then we threw her back into time, and then we left her there. Plenty of chapters later, we finally found her again to take the ruby back, which is basically the Philosopher's Stone, and she does not want to go back to her old time, so we're going to figure out what the heck is going on. Oh, so we have a choice here. All right. So, okay, take care of yourself, or let's go back together. We have a decision here we have to make. So, do we want to just leave her here since she seems so dedicated to staying in the 1500s of Germany? Or do we want to try to get her to come back to the present day? Erase her from the timeline. Oh boy. But yeah, I guess that's up to you guys. I'm not sure. I have no idea what the correct choice is. So, what do you guys think? Leave her there. She seems happy. Okay. She's gone native, but why? Modern times suck, but olden times had you dying from like anything. Take her back. Take her back to the indoor plumbing. That is a good point. Indoor plumbing is pretty essential. And yeah, I would assume that she's had all her shots up to this point if she was living in modern Germany in the early 2000s, but who knows? Maybe she's protected, maybe she's not. Take her back! Alright, well, it seems like the general trend is to suggest that we go back together. So, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Indoor plumbing, vaccines, medical professionals who wash hands and sterilize tools. What was happening in Germany at that time? Did they give Aurochs? Aurochs are badass? I have no idea. There was certainly no suggestion of that here. Or did they have Aurochs? Oh. No, they had the Xanarkin Abes, actually. Let's see if she decides to go back with us.
What was that?
This must be important.
Oh, this is a divergent path. She does not want to go back with us. It's dangerous to live in a time without penicillin. Oh no. Okay, this is like before when we tried to tell our other friend here about something and it wouldn't let us. She may be someone's ancestor. Oh shit. That could be very bad. Oh crap. Well, this is the joy of the game having 8 different endings, is that we can come back to these pivotal points and see if they lead to something else. I just don't want it to lead to a game over right now and have to start this chapter over again. So, Alright, let's leave her for now.
Thanks. You too, Ike.
Respect her choice to go full Amish. As long as we don't take her picture, she'll be fine. Hey, we got the redstone. I mean, that's really what we were looking for, so. Oh, and what's his face? Ciao, then. The alchemist here, Dr. Wagner, wanted the red stone once we were able to get it. So, let's see what happens if we give it to him. Possibly the end of days. What are these people talking about?
That house where the research is being conducted.
Screw the outcome of her life. We got the stones, bitches. The red stone of Aja? The Pillarmen!
Real
Sorry, too much
strange.
JoJo. Oh no.
I tell you, I won't go
We're
near
gonna
the
awaken
place
Dio.
for fear I'll be cursed.
Dio! 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 It's useless. Udada. Then again, modern retail and service jobs suck, and I doubt working in a cafe was very much fun. This is true. Zombie! Alchemist house. There we go.
Oh,
Whoa!
come
Movie
on
time.
in. You do like to show up unannounced, don't you?
Father's down in the basement working. You did come to see him, not Margaret, didn't you?
Oh, stop it.
I did not come to see Margaret because she's probably like my daughter. Or my great-great-great-great-grandma. There we go.
You have by chance the Philosopher's Stone?
I mean, probably.
Yes. Is this it? That's the only stone I know that fits the bill.
Ah, in the name of heaven, I shall start the preparations for the experiment right now. It's all right. It doesn't matter if this is not the true stone. I'm grateful for your help regardless. But if it is the stone, the results should be wondrous. Please come back again in, let's see, make it 10 days.
10 days.
This
okay.
guy's definitely not an
That
Ora
would be
Ora guy.
the 13th.
No, definitely not. Oh, no.
Oh,
What is it?
that experiment's dangerous.
That may be, but this is something I want to do. Something I must do. Please, try to understand. 10 days from now, by then, the experiment should yield fruit.
Oh, it's gonna be bad times, man.
I will be able to show you the homunculus.
Homunculus!
At last, science will prove itself capable of creating life.
Please tell me he doesn't have a
How I
daughter
wish
named
you
Nita.
could have been here,
No.
Helena.
Only Margaret.
That's my only regret. See you
Good old
in 10
Margie.
days, then. Oh, one more
Queen
thing.
of Nissan.
Could you keep this a secret from Hugo and Margaret? Knowing Hugo, if he learns of this, he might do something like attempt to bring Elena back from the dead. He can't seem to face his mother's death. Should this experiment succeed,
He's been listening the whole time.
if I manage to find what answers I can in my quest for truth, I shall commit all records of my research to the fire. Now, take care.
Okay.
Well, from what I know, your records are
Yes,
definitely
sir.
going to be
I
consumed
just
by
thought
the
of
fire.
something.
What is it?
Well, maybe you should draw a pentagram or something for protection, just in case. It is a dangerous experiment, after all.
I will certainly do so. I thank you for your concern. Your youth belies your thoughtfulness. I cannot help but envy it. Look at me. I've grown old in my laboratory. Ah, youth.
Casual pentagram advice. Just maybe, you know,
Forgive
draw a
me.
pentagram.
I must not lapse
Why
into
not?
self-pity.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Maybe draw a pentagram, light some candles, sacrifice a baby. You know, casual protection spell. Okay.
Hey, did you manage to see Father?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I
What is
went
it?
downstairs to where he was. I should hope I
Damn,
managed to
what's
see
the
him.
matter with Father anyway? He hasn't let me into his.
I like how there's like one really good voice actor, a decent voice actor for the main, and everyone else is kind of average. Wait, what are you talking about? He hasn't let me into his laboratory lately.
When I went in there the other day, he got really
Good
angry
old Steve
with me.
Burnside.
And ever since, there's some secret in there he can't tell me about. I just know it.
Also, I think the guy who does the voice of the director slash artist that recurs throughout time is the same person who voices Otacon from Metal Gear series. If someone wants to look that up, let me know. But I'm pretty sure it's the same
Hey,
voice.
Are you like Father's right-hand man? You know,
Yes.
with tools from the future and stuff?
Of course not. Nothing like that.
Really? I'd definitely ask for your help if I were Father.
Did you say that was Steve Burnside's actor? No, he just kind of looks and sounds like Steve Burnside. Wait, don't shoot!
Then I could make a machine to move through time, like the one you showed me before. I sort of understand how it works anyway.
Wow, really?
Whoa.
I'm impressed.
Well, I said sort of. Anyway, I'm more interested in what Father's working on right now.
Oh shit, does this kid become the homunculus then?
I'm sure Father will tell us one of these days.
Since he's so interested in his dad's work and he seems to understand how the digipad works, does he become the homunculus and make it and then use it for us? Ooh.
I don't know about that.
Children,
Lenny
I have
Burnsides?
something to tell you.
Lenny?
Father?
You're talking about Lenny.
I'm going to start another experiment, but this one will be very dangerous. So I want you two to leave the house for a while.
Right away?
The sooner the better. I'll send word in about 10 days. Go to our relatives' homes or anywhere else you like. That's all.
Can
Go
I
to
help
our
with the
relatives'
experiment?
homes or anywhere else you'd
No.
like.
Both of you have to leave this house.
Steve Burnsides. Okay. Steve Burnsides' little brother. Not Dysadog's elder brother.
Oh, for Pete's sake. What does he think he's doing, huh?
Ooh.
Come on.
Maybe
Where should we
dad
go?
dies, son makes homunculus himself to bring both parents back. Ooh.
Sis?
That could be.
So, you're just going to do it?
Do we have a choice?
But
Did
It's
you
only
learn
for a
nothing
little
from Full Metal
while.
Alchemist?
Let's
That
go.
never
We have
turns
to get
out well.
ready.
Ooh, that's true.
I guess I'll be going now.
All right, see
Of
ya.
course. I am sorry we're always in the middle of something.
see you soon, okay?
Maybe sooner than you think. Ooh. New time period to travel to. Nice. Where do we want to go? 10 days from the experiment. Okay. Well, we've been there before. Game. What's interesting about the little endgame thing up here is that the color around it keeps changing. So it's hard to say what it actually means. Let's travel to the new era. See what's going on.
See? I tell you, sin does not go unpunished. That house, blown to bits. What an explosion.
Oh boy. Okay, so it looks like everything still went to shit. Oh dear. And nobody gives a crap about it. That's the weird thing. Ike's voice actor has been in like 6 games, one of which did happen to be a character named Slash in Zone of the Enders. Oh. A Konami regular, it seems. Oh, here we go. Alright, back to the alchemist's house that is blown up. But maybe the pentagram
Hello, is anybody
has
here?
trapped the homunculus.
Anybody? Dr. Wagner, Margaret, Hugo. Anyone there?
Hugo!
The basement?
Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Brrrring. Dun 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 dun.
This meter here,
Dun,
is this a
dun, dun,
time
dun,
machine?
Dun 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 dun. Oh!
That can't be.
Uh-oh.
But that sounded like Margaret's voice just now.
It seems like a new era to go to. Uh-oh. Wait. Maybe there's something else to... find down here. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, no! The pentagram has trapped the homunculus is the best sentence you're going to hear today, people. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else out here? You see what I mean? Like, the thing around the end game disappears each time. Can't go in there, whatever that is. Alright, This seems like the place that was on the dial, so let's head back to our own time and see if we find Margaret there. Eckerd's voice actor was a guy in Zone of the Enders named Rock Thunderheart. Oh my god. That's incredible. I feel like I remember that character too. Oh, okay. We picked the right place to go, I think.
Hey, long time no see. Actually, didn't we just see each other today?
Is this Hugo?
Hugo!
Huh? I really like these machines of the future. Being able
God.
to just project your voice a long distance, that's really something.
How do you know my number?
Oh, that. I asked someone called Eckerd. You know, you mentioned him once.
How did you get here, and why? Were you the one threatening Mr. Eckerd?
Come on, threaten sounds so serious.
What a creep.
All I did was propose a deal. Can I help it if he jumped at the chance when I told him what he
It's
wanted to
just
hear
the
about
law
his
of
daughter?
equivalent exchange.
Oh, and about how I got here. It's pretty simple, really. Remember that tool you showed me? I just made one of my own, you see?
Wow, time
What?
soccer.
Well, actually, I didn't make it, not exactly. The Hugo of the future completed it and gave it to me. A transport mechanism to time-space marked by phenomena of relevance. You like it? Just like yours. Actually, I think the other stuff may be different, but who cares, right? In any case, I can track and follow your machine.
Holy shit.
What about Margaret?
Will you look at that? I'm forgetting the point of the whole thing. Can you drop by? I'll be waiting at the square. Bring homunculus. We have a few things to discuss. Oh, and by the way, do what I tell you, okay? Otherwise, someone you care about's gonna die. I don't have to tell you what I mean about that, right? Later, then.
Hugo!
Hey!
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. New Game Plus. I don't like it. Oh no. Alright. I feel like we're probably going to have to have some charges ready just in case. So let's go grab some. Kick his ass immediately. I mean, he's a gangly little boy. I feel like we could probably take him with our giant mantis legs here, but who knows? Let's see. Do we have... Oh! Dude, let's just hit him with the frying pan. Oh! Let's throw the meat at his face, and then the dogs that were all around town will come and maul him. I feel like we have a lot of tools, actually, to beat the crap out of him. But we're not going to end up using any of them. Back to the square. Here we go. Oh.
Hugo! Where are you?
Lord, you're so noisy. I'm here, right here.
This kid sucks. Whoop his ass, Margie. Oh yeah, he was a little creep who was setting fires across town.
Hugo! You're the one that's been trying to kill me.
Never mind that. Where's Homunculus?
You heard what I asked you.
The Homunculus was completed because you showed up. You fooled Father into creating the Homunculus. Isn't that right? I read Father's research notes. They said you brought him the last ingredient, the Philosopher's Stone.
Second go around be like, why are you beating my brother to death? It will never make sense to you. I'm so sorry, but he's a jerk. Trust me.
Me? Get your father to create Homunculus? All I've been doing is trying to stay alive. But it isn't...
What I really wanted was to get here earlier and stop what you were doing. But all my machine could do is follow yours. So I targeted yesterday's you because I thought I could manage to get to you before you did the things you did today. I had so many chances, but I still didn't manage to kill you off.
Hugo.
It's a
Kick him in the
shame, but
nuts.
There's no
He's
way
not
for
even
my
looking
machine
at
to
you.
outrun yours. And I can't stop the homunculus from being completed. So I'm switching to another plan. If I can't prevent homunculus from being created in the first place, I'll destroy it. That seems to be the only way to get a hold of the Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stone? What use is that to you?
Just charge right over there.
I'm going to make Mother, just like Father made homunculus. The
Oh
only
no.
difference is that I haven't got a Philosopher's Stone. That's why I'm going to use homunculus instead.
Hugo! What do you think you're...
Sis,
I don't like it.
stay out of this, will you? You're a hostage. You're supposed to be quiet.
Don't go there, Hugo. Your father would agree.
Not to change the topic, since it is really serious, little guy, but you have a cell phone, but haven't got a t-shirt?
What about my father?
He said you might do something like attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. And he also said that he would burn all the records once this experiment was completed, to make sure you wouldn't.
Oh, really? In that case, why were the papers safe and sound? Even though Father himself had disappeared into thin air.
I wouldn't know the reason for that.
I have to do this. We still need to be a family. That's why I'm going to make Mother, and we can all be happy again. And that's why I need...
Oh shit. This takes place in the Earthbound series. This is Mother 4.
that stone. Get it? Come on. Get homunculus.
That sounds like a catchphrase from the 90s. Get homunculus, dude!
Hugo. I can work for both of us, so that we won't want for anything. We'll be okay. You'll see. So please, stop this madness. Make Mother. Just listen to what you're suggesting.
Sis, if you won't be quiet, I'll have to hurt you. Don't make me do that.
Hugo!
You know I can't stand blood.
Sigh, pussy pea.
You want to raise the
Of course. Put that as your favorite food in her. Oh,
Stone let Father
no.
create homunculus.
Panda.
That means this has to
I mean,
work
I'm not
too.
surprised,
I can do
but
it. I know.
I am disappointed.
So come on, go get him.
dead? Homunculus just can't be...
Oh,
He always just appears out of nowhere. It has nothing to do with what I want. Yes, he saved my life, but that's about it. It just isn't possible for me to call him up. You've got to understand.
No excuses. If you don't do what I tell you, I'll leave my sister here and go home. That's going to affect this age in a lot of ways. I can't even begin to imagine how much.
That's a dirty move.
Come on, hurry up. I'll give you 20 minutes.
20 minutes? Oh, okay, the gameplay is not over yet. Ooh, boy. Okay, so we have to somehow summon Homunculus. Now how the hell are we gonna do that? Let me, do a quick stretch first. Ooh. Well, Panda, I understand why you would put that, because it is endlessly amusing throughout the game. Just like in Pokemon, naming your rival or yourself something can lead to incredible results. Okay, so let's see. Where does it want us to go? Something happening to Hugo in this time. A stoop of wine, Mariah! Oh, Panda. Oh, no. So I didn't quite connect the dots the first time that I played Earthbound with the way that things fill themselves out throughout the rest of the game. But I will probably have some more amusing things to toss in there the next time I do actually play through it, which I do plan to. I don't know if I'll do it on stream just because I don't feel like turn-based RPGs are particularly conducive to the time frame that I stream in, but at least for myself. I feel like nothing's happened in the church so far. There has to be something that happens here because... Never mind. I changed my mind. Nothing happens in the church. And I'm gonna sneeze. So give me 1 second. I've done a few Earthbound runs, not on stream occasionally. I like to do a serious playthrough, and I put pizza or something boring. I mean, pizza is never boring, first of all. But second of all, I totally understand. And thank you. Go for 5. Oh, gosh.
I guess Hugo isn't here yet.
He's not here yet, so let's hide? I don't know. Let's see. At least the remakes of certain games have those speed ups / power boosts that would make it less stressful to stream to completion. Yeah, I think, like, say, I probably wouldn't, but as an example, if I were to play Final Fantasy VIII on stream. I would probably do the Switch version or something like that. That way I had the speed ups so I could make some of the tedious parts go by quicker so that I could get to the storyline parts in less time. Or like I could at very least do the more tedious leveling things so that I could comment on the narrative more. It's hard to say. Like I feel like something more condensed like Mystic Quest worked because it's a much simpler type of game that just moves from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. That's a 15-hour game with 4 times speed. Love it. And yes, we definitely need a Xenogears remaster. Oh shit, not what I wanted. Yeah, Xenogears is an incredible game, and it needs a remaster. It needs a second disc, really. It needs a second disc to be actually...
This is Dr. Wagner's research data. This is
designed.
all about homunculus. Composition, method of creation. That's it. What if Hugo never
Let's
reads
throw this stuff in the fire.
Without the homunculus data, Hugo would never attempt to recreate his mother. Come to think of it, if he never learns of homunculus's existence, he wouldn't want revenge. No revenge, no time machine.
Throw it in the fire!
Dr. Wagner. But I've got to get rid of this part.
Hugo, wait up.
Hurry up.
Hugo? He's back?
Oh, but he's back. The man behind the mask.
Ike, what are you doing here?
And he's looking for s'mores.
Oh, Dr. Wagner said to meet him here.
They told us there was a huge explosion. So we...
I actually just got here too. I didn't see Dr. Wagner.
We were so worried. We thought he may be lying here hurt, or... Anyway, I guess it's a good sign that he isn't here, right?
What are you burning?
Oh, nothing important.
Okay then.
Oh, acting kind of sus there, Ike. He knows.
So, sis, where
He
could
knows
Father...
what's up.
Well, we'll go take a look around. I'm sorry, but we have to go out for a while. We'll talk soon.
Okay, take care of yourself.
1 second.
See you around.
This house doesn't seem like a good place to have a casual conversation. Maybe someone should tell them. Yeah, maybe. There's a reasonable chance we will get a Switch port of Xenogears. Square's putting out so much of their old stuff. I would like a second disc that's actually a game too, but we all know that's unlikely. Yeah, no, I definitely feel that. But just a chance to actually have it on modern systems would be a huge boost too, even just with the same kind of slight adjustments that like the Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 remasters do. Switch/PC port of Xenogears would be more than welcome. They just need to remember that they own the game. That's true. Okay, so we are here. I think we can just leave. What's special about the second disc of Xenogears? So basically they ran out of money while they were developing the game, and so they condensed a lot of what it was supposed to be into either Faye or Ellie sitting in a rocking chair explaining things that happened in the story, and then you play a section and then you get another narrative dump, then you play a section and then you get another narrative dump, and so on and so forth, until finally the game opens up for the end game, essentially, and then you can explore the world again. But yeah, basically it's a clip show of things that... Let me out. Last 5 years they had an orchestral concert for that Blu-ray release. They released 3-figure wave of Bring Arts, and they did another figure that's releasing in the new year, but they don't re-release the game. Oh boy, I own that game, but I haven't got past the first disc. Okay, so Banjo, this is your homework assignment. You need to play Xenogears. You need to play it the whole way through. Oh, that has a Blu-ray release. Okay, gotcha. I'll definitely have to check that out if I can. But Banjo, if you haven't beaten Xenogears, you absolutely need to play it. Play it through to completion. I will say the translation, it could definitely use a new look at the translation. I think that's something that a re-release should work on. But absolutely, it's worth playing. Oh, let's head to the church. I just want the church to actually be something because it's a place we can go. It's a charming translation, but yeah, also some things just really don't work, and you can tell that it's something that's mistranslated because the tone really doesn't read. Got your PS3 ready to go. There you go. Alkenshell. I like how we have to take a second to just admire the church. Alright, there's nothing here. Let's check our notebook. What are we doing? Okay, I guess maybe we should just head back to the present and see if things have changed. Damn it. I mean, if you stop the cause of all the murders, everything should be cool, right? Yeah, I mean, that's what I would think. Also hoping for a proper Super Mario RPG remaster, proper Square Enix developed sequel. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Neither of those things are going to happen. That is in copyright hell, basically. Which is really unfortunate because that would make a lot of money for both companies, but the hell do I know? What the hell do millions of gamers know? We know nothing. But Nintendo and Xbox are BFFs. This is true. So you can get Super Banjo RPG, maybe. Actually, I would absolutely play Super Banjo RPG. Okay, so we're back. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Sony is absolutely an a-hole in the situation in terms of playing ball with literally anyone else. Except for Marvel at this point, but that's probably because they flashed the Disney dollar signs. But yeah, Sony has basically taken its ball and gone home. You can't buy digital codes in a retailer. Crossplay is almost always an X. They don't care about, working together with either of the other companies on basically anything except for Minecraft or possibly Call of Duty, which is a pain in the ass. It's not like Square and Nintendo have a bad relationship. They release all their games on Switch and they get timed exclusives like Triangle Strategy. Oh my god, I'm ready for Triangle Strategy.
What the?
Basically,
Hugo's still here?
new Final Fantasy Tactics.
Wasn't it
I'm
enough
ready
just
for
to
it.
burn the research data?
A corporate conglomerate, not surprised. Profit zombie company. Oh,
He's nowhere to be found. Where could Father be?
I don't know.
Hugo, what is it?
The notes.
Just wondering. I mean, what could he have been burning?
Dude, shoot Triangle Strategy onto my face, neck, and chest. Still like PS5 because it's a great group of passionate first-party developers. Well, that's the thing. It's that's all they're focused on.
Didn't I
So
tell
you're
you to
not
bring
going to
home-
find... Basically, because of that, you're not going to find things like this. And that may sound like a silly criticism, but things like this are what made game libraries so rich and so fun to delve into, is that you had like all this really great like serious stuff, but then just a little under that you had stuff that was really offbeat, that was a little more experimental, that was still backed by funds and resources of a company that was already established, that newer crews could work on and develop and experiment with and try new things that would eventually work their way into those mainline titles. And with that super focus on AAA titles that Sony has right now, that's all they want to produce. That is like on the one hand, it's great because you're going to get a good Last of Us or Horizon or whatever. Those will be great games, but they're just going to be those things. And they're not going to learn nearly as much as they could by having the rest of their development team be able to work on these smaller projects that are a bit more experimental and that are more interesting. Instead, they'll just buy another company and then they'll have them do something and it won't work out the way that they want to because it's not a AAA title. And then they will dissolve that company instead. And it's really depressing in that way.
Monculus. If you won't do what I say, I'll...
Oh,
Hugo!
Sony becoming the Apple of modern gaming, too cool for anyone else but themselves? Yes, agreed. Yeah. Well said, dude. You know your shit. I'm done with my rant for now, though.
Distillation? Something? And with...
Everything must be a multi-million-dollar seller nowadays, or it's a failure. Yeah, basically. It's like we've gone back to the mid-2000s of gaming again.
What's happening to me?
Whoa!
What the?
Just disappearing from existence. If you want to see something well with your time, watch the Xbox Partner on documentary series on YouTube. So good, feels like a total 180 compared to Sony's approach.
It's no
It's a really
good.
good journey.
I can't read this.
Are you done looking at that rubbish?
Hey!
Huh?
Oh, please.
Nice.
You said yourself it was too burnt to make out. Anyway, we have something more important to do now, right? I think Ike's out there looking for Father, too. Come on.
I don't know about first parties,
can
but
we?
they're
Yeah,
definitely driving
you're
away basically every indie developer that works with them based on their business practices. It's so hard for any of them to actually get noticed on the platform without paying an exorbitant amount. So it makes it
Damn
not
it.
viable for them to use that as a
What
platform
went
anymore.
wrong?
Sorry, I said I was done with the rant. I'm done. Now he's turning into a ghost.
Hugo! Hugo!
Oh no.
Hugo's all
Hey
right.
baby,
What?
I'm here.
The past's been changed. That's why.
What do you mean? What's going on? Hugo, what happened to
Rant
Hugo?
redeem one.
Answer me.
It's all right.
That's
Everything's
gonna be
okay.
like a
What kind of an answer is
2,000 point redeem.
that? What the? No.
Bye bye.
Oh,
Vampire
I get
face,
it
you
now.
got it.
by changing Hugo's past,
There you go,
I've
Panda.
canceled the existence of the time machine itself.
Help.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
I...
Beautiful. Still not as creepy as D2. We'll get to that one of these days. Maybe next Halloween season we'll work our way through the D series.
Is it
Since we
over?
started this one with Vampire
all
Hunter D.
this?
Another Fates to Dust? No! Oh, we finished chapter 8. Oh gosh, there's just the epilogue left. Oh crap. We're gonna get our first ending tonight. Maybe more, depending on how long each of them actually takes. Oh boy.
Well, looks like it's over, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Good job, Ike.
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
How many endings can you squeeze into a single session? I have no idea, to be perfectly honest. If we're able to only get through like one or two tonight, maybe I will dedicate Thursday to working through the rest of them. And then maybe have just like some bonus time afterwards with something else, but we'll see. I know Thursday is probably going to be more of a relaxed time anyway, since, you know, it's a day before Christmas Eve, but still want to hang out with all of you, you know, if you're able
Was
to
it all
join
for
me
you?
anyways.
You used me just to
Just
make
I
sure
enjoy
you'd
the
be
time that we
created,
get to spend
that no
together,
one would stop you
and
from living.
Especially around this time, it's nice to be able to have fun with people I care about.
And in doing that, I changed other people's lives. Is my own fate worth that much? Is yours? So how am I supposed to feel?
Ooh, impassioned.
Oh, please. Enough with the gloomy angst, Ike. Are you trying to put me on a guilt trip?
Shut up, homunculus.
Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you had been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality has its perks, but you have to exist first.
Damn it. I don't believe this. So I was just being used after all.
Do you skip dialogue/scenes, or is there a fast forward feature? I believe anything that we've gone through before we'll be able to skip through. So if it's like a scene leading to a decision that we just have to branch off from, we can skip through it to speed things up a bit.
Oh, by the way, I need the digipack back.
No! Agumon is my buddy. You can't take him away from me.
Here you are.
Time for me to go. I suppose we won't be seeing each other again.
But what even is the freaking point of homunculus? No! Come back. Explain things. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, 'cause I need to know. Ooh, okay. Nice and bubbly. No! Big Chungus!
Well, how many centuries has it been since I saw the light of day? Are you my so-called master this time around?
What the?
What yourself? You're the one who broke the seal.
Also,
So,
if you are
what do
new
you
to
desire
this,
most?
homunculus is
Immortality?
voiced by the
Eternal
same
youth?
person who voices
To be
Mario
filthy rich?
in the modern age.
Name it, and it's yours.
What is this? What lunacy?
Oh, he's just a genie then, apparently.
But of course, your soul is mine when your futile existence ends. Until then, you can do whatever you like. Come on. Name your wish.
For what? For this,
What did you say? I didn't catch that.
What a troll.
Was my research in vain? Was I wrong after all these years devoted to my task? Helena, forgive me!
Oh, hurry up, will you?
All right, Shang Tsung.
Give me my youth.
Your soul.
I want to
is
start my
mine.
life over. And if possible, let me stay that age.
Sure thing. Hold on.
Huh. Interesting.
That young man the other day. I envied him his youth.
Am I? Did it really work?
Trust me, okay?
That's because it was you.
Exactly what you wished for.
Your work here is done. It's back to where you came from, demon.
Oh shit. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
It's no great art to get rid of the likes of you, but I was well advised to ready an additional barrier. Return to the stone from whence you came, and I will start my research and my life from the beginning.
You. Damn it, you'll pay for this. No pentagram is completely. My pure mind of memories.
Oh no!
Be damned to the endless night.
Oh shit. So I think it's pretty clear. Ike was Dr. Wagner the whole time. And his daughter thought he was hot.
Am I?
It's weird. It was red herring. Yep, exactly. Okay, so he defeated Homunculus, but Homunculus still
Beautiful
existed.
Stone.
Wow. I'm really good with my hands. I bet I could use this to Ooh, the ladies. Holy crap. Just wanders the town for eternity? Like what? Does he become Edward Cullen all of a sudden? Just perpetually that age? Oh! This is the credits. Holy crap. Okay, so we got the first ending. Good old Scott Keck. Margaret Jean Hartman. I'm trying to see if any of these voices are familiar to me. Homunculus. Aside from Homunculus, I don't recognize any of them. Wow. And it's done like that? Well, that's why there's 8 different endings for this Pig of Destiny! Oh boy. Oh man. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let the credits play their whole way through because we want to make sure that the whole staff is given their due because they worked hard on this. And then we're gonna see what the circumstances are after this. They saved the good music for the ending. Yes, they did. No early performance from Nolan North. Well, I'm not sure how much I'm going to celebrate Nolan North. But no early performance from Nolan North. Curry the Kid. I love the aliases that a lot of the Japanese crew members tend to have. Man, even just with that, like if that was the only ending, I still would have been somewhat impressed by the game. Like I said, it's very silly, very hokey, but it was so much fun just trying to figure out things along the way. So I'm happy with it so far. But I do want to see what the whole rest of it entails. What are the other possibilities that could happen? And I know we've kind of seen them along the way. Certain points where we had decisions that we had to make, and basically the timeline was stopping us. I wonder if persisting in those things causes something different to happen. Want to see 100% speedrunners do this? There must be some way. I have to say, I'm very disappointed. One, that the tower only had 1 instance of use. And 2, it seems like the church didn't have any use at all. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the only use that the church had was us to walk in there, look up at it, and waste 30 seconds of our lives. I feel like since we're able to go in it, there had to have been something more to it. I'm hoping that at least one of these enemies utilizes it. I do know that there's one thing that we could have done that we weren't able to do. By the way, I'm adding an alias to my name for any credits I'm referenced in going forward. I'm now Banjo the Bueno Mateo. Alright, that's fair. You can have some of these. Bueno. That did not fill the screen like I wanted. Shadow of Destiny. So yeah, like both titles I feel like work for this game, Shadow of Destiny and Shadow of Memories. Both are appropriate for I got the D ending. Oh boy. So what have I actually accomplished? Where did I come from and where am I going? Where did I come from, Cotton Eye Joe? How long is eternity? Who am I? Really? That ending gave you the D. Do I want to save now? Yes. That was some sad bueno. Thank you. Yes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, this is the existential ending. Yes. Now let's see what happens if we try to load this game. Whoa, extra. Extra, read all about it. Ending. I thought there were 8 endings. Seems that there are only 5. I don't understand. Result. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, prologue. 3 fewer endings than promised? Alright, we riot! Maybe the rest are unlocked after we beat the rest of them. Okay, so since I know some of you weren't here for the beginning, we can watch Ike get killed for the first time together. This is a very good bonding moment. God, I'm so excited to see what other possibilities there are. Prologue, go beat the kid up for his lunch money and time machine. Oh no, we've been stabbed. Ow. Okay, that was definitely Hugo. You can tell by his stupid ass shirt. What an asshole. I'm sorry. I thought you were one of them. Take this key card. Use it to rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Go. Directed by Junko. Whoa. Get a better shirt, Hugo. Everyone thinks you're working at a Renaissance fair. I mean...
What the... what's going on?
Who could have done this?
What could have happened? Am I dead?
Bingo.
Who's there?
How does it feel?
I know I could skip this, but again, if you haven't
Damn it, who
tuned
is
in
this?
from the first one, I
Are
want
you
you to be
making
able
fun
to
of
see
me?
this beginning part.
Not at all. I beg your pardon if I've offended you. You are strongly fated today. You see, you are destined to die.
What?
But if you have the will to somehow reverse that fate by yourself, I can lend you some measure of strength. How about it? Will you deal with me?
No.
Thanks.
Is
but
that my
no
first
thanks.
alternate ending to just
Sounds
say
too good to
no?
be true.
Why? Can't you trust me?
Of course
Oh,
not.
there was
I
also
get it.
the point
You're the
relatively
big
early
ass,
in the
the
game
devil.
where
In exchange for your immortal soul and all that, am I right?
Homunculus
Your
was
soul.
like, "Oh, do you trust me?" And you're
In
like,
this day
"No,
and age,
show me a test of your
I do have
power."
an agenda.
So he sends us
It's that
back
you
in time and absorbs all of
Let me
our
think it over a bit.
digipad strength.
Of course. Go ahead.
I wonder if
But don't keep me
taking
waiting too
Homunculus at face
I don't much
value
like to be
does
left
something
hanging.
different.
Well, what reason is there to procrastinate?
But those are all big choices.
You either just die
Based
here
on the
now,
percentage that we saw
or
there, I feel like there's a lot that we
It's that
somehow
simple.
missed.
What have you got to lose?
All right. I'm sorry I called you the devil. I don't want to die yet. Please, help me.
All right, but I want you to be aware of something. You have to understand that the destiny that awaits you is a potent one, which means that just because you've managed to avoid death once, doesn't mean
Ha 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 ha. No, I
Once
don't
you
want
tear
you to
up
give
its
me your
very
soul
good
now.
destiny
I took it like 2 centuries ago
So,
anyways,
coming back to
loser.
life isn't the hard part, huh? Man, but that can't be helped.
You're right. But that's also where your own strengths come into play. Are you ready? I'm going to give you some of my time-shifting powers. I'm going to give you this digipad. Please use it well.
I wonder how long it took Homunculus to come up with the name. Oh yes, what shall I
But
call
it's not
it
as
in
though
this
you can use it
new
anywhere or
age?
anytime
Yes,
you want.
the
This will
digipad.
respond to phenomena
How
that have some
delightful.
relevance to
How
you
whimsically
as its user.
appropriate.
As soon as it begins to respond, it's usable, and you can select the digipad by pushing on the square button. After that, you specify the destination's time and enter the X button to be sent to that time. All right?
I feel like something slightly... Tell me again. That's a huge divergent path. Something,
Can't solve the real
I don't
problem
know,
by just using it when you're about to die.
less
It's
goofy,
better to
like
make
the
use of it to remove
the
the
chrono
underlying
shifter
cause
or
of
something.
Oh, and
Might
one
have
more
seemed
thing.
less jarring,
Something
even
else?
though
Yes.
the
And it's
former is a
very
bit more
important.
pretentious.
If the response begins in the time space you've traveled out to, please come back immediately. Other people and objects can be just left in another time and stay intact. But that isn't true for you as the user.
Totally missed out
If
on
it starts to
Digidex.
respond,
Way more
you need to
creative.
come back
Oh
quickly,
boy.
Or you won't be able to get back at all.
Combining the
Just be
Digivice and the
careful with that.
Pokedex
It
together.
looks like time is something even more serious than I know. Good luck.
Bum 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 bum. Here we go.
Sir, please wake up.
Dun, 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 dun,
Are you
dun,
all
dun,
right?
dun, dun, dun,
Do you
dun.
feel sick or something?
Dun. The chrono pad. Give me cakes.
Sir,
We have to figure out what the hell is going on with Dana. That's one of the biggest things. Because we got nothing about who she is, why she's here, what the effect of her being in the 1500s is at all.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I
Don't
fell
leave the
asleep.
stone behind. Yeah, seriously.
Dana. Dana, that'll do.
okay.
I
like how everybody's
I'll
just
leave
hanging
what
out
I owe for the
looking at
coffee
him.
here.
Him being from a literal other century explains why Ike dresses like a dork, too. That's fair.
2 o'clock. I still can't believe what just happened. But since I have this digipad here, I guess it really did happen. I guess this is as far as I go.
What? But I'm capable of going in there. Okay, I've lost most of my items. McPatches, good evening, my gentle cousin, and welcome. Give you a couple of buenos in here. We've just beaten the game for our first time, and we are looking to see if we can find some of the alternate endings. Oh, that's right. A lot of this is blocked off by the evil, angry dogs. So I wonder how far I can actually go. On the road, so service is a bit spotty, but wanted to drop by. Oh, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Can we get to where the bar is? Probably closed. Yep. Alright. Let's see if we can actually get into the church at... Nope. We can't, because there's this tiny little barrier here. Yeah, there's probably nowhere we can actually go. Except for the way the plot tells us. I feel like Flower Girl also should have had more of a impact in the game.
A performer? You've got to be kidding me. But this square does get a lot of performers. You know, street performers. They get a pretty big crowd going. It's kind of nice.
Oh, I can go in here at this point. Interesting.
May I help you? If you need a city map, please help yourself.
Sure.
By the way, if you want to look at the map, just press the triangle button.
Thank you. I got the old city map already. Okay, so that's one less thing that I have to worry about.
May I help you? If you need a city map, please help yourself.
Okay, never mind. I'm done speaking with you. Oh! This is a movie scene we haven't seen before. But it's just him looking around. Okay. Oh, also... we picked flowers for that last time, but there was another option.
Life is so boring, isn't it? Anything I can do for you?
You can get the hell out of my face. Evil dog. Evil dog. Okay. So there's only one place we can technically go then. And that is the fortune teller.
What do you want?
What do you want? You jerk. Nice going, you little jerk. Ooh.
Fortune's told. Well, I never noticed this place
Maybe we
before.
missed some opportunities by not visiting the fortune teller every single. No, I want to get the thing that's right out there. Damn it. I'm gonna have to look into how the alternate endings work. on this.
Welcome. I've been expecting you.
Actually, I just happened to stop by, and I was wondering if you could tell me my fortune. Am I going to die soon?
For you, I will do it for free.
Thanks. I really need this. Please, don't just give me the usual niceties. This is very serious for me.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Be happy.
So?
The fated hour is 2:30.
What?
Whatever I foresee, you can change. If you take no action, the fate I see will befall you for certain. But I seem to see in you the strength to defy fate itself.
The power to defy fate?
If, for instance, and this is only an example, your
I'm
fate
just
is to be
throwing it
stabbed
out there,
while taking a
not
walk
saying
after you
anything
leave
definite,
this place. And this would happen if you are alone at the fated hour. But if you know what awaits you, you would find people to be with, so that you would not be by yourself, unprotected.
Then what?
If you are among others at the fated hour, the assassin must give up
Another
his
thing, we
quarry.
had that stopwatch.
Fate would
We
have
never
been
used it.
defied. But a single change will affect all else that follows it. How it changes, no one can tell. There are too many threads, too many tangles. I cannot help you with what
That
lies
must
so
have had
far
some reason to
ahead.
pay off.
And your actions could bring even greater danger. But if fate can be changed, you should fight as hard as you can. If you can return here after the appointed hour has passed, then I will
Sorry, I know I
tell
said I would
you
skip
the
things, but
next
I know
fortune.
some people weren't here to see
All
some
right.
of this, so
I think I can trust you.
I want you to actually be able to do that. Ooh. Got our first little zappy zap. Let's get out of here. And get this first off. And let's see if where can I go anywhere else? Or if things are still blocked off. I can't remember if we actually ran around checking that or not. Who's this? Okay, we talked to that lady, definitely. I remember that. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let us use this. So that's where we normally use. And this is just a little bit beforehand. So we gotta gather some people in the town square, which we've done before. Where am I, first of all? Do it by starting a truck fire. Oh, there's the angry dogs. Who's this? Oh!
Excuse me. Have you seen a man walking around here?
Wait.
Where can he be?
That person was not there before. If they were, we did not see them before. At least, I don't think so. This is a new person. This is a new variable. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty positive we did not see this person who is very clearly Dana in disguise, ready to meet her love. Exactly.
What? Looking for a date? Do me a favor. Go away. I look strange. Mind your own business.
Well, excuse me, princess. But yeah, they totally look like a movie star trying to hide their...
Have you seen my mother? Okay.
Have you seen my mummy?
Square.
Oh, you my mummy. Here, nothing there. Can I go in here? This is a time loop. Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
Dude, I don't know.
Yes?
Shut up.
What? Don't talk to me if you've got nothing to say.
Trying to find the Philosopher's Stone. Look at this guy. Passed out. I fucked it up.
Oh, that's just...
I'm sorry, everyone.
You tried to make contact with
I
yourself,
failed you.
didn't you? That's a big no-no. That will erase your very existence. Be careful next time.
That still wasn't as amusing as the other moment where we literally ran into each other
Death
and then
teaches you how
phased
to
out of
live.
existence. Great. Okay. Well... Alright, so I'm gonna do a little bit of research and make sure I understand how we can get the rest of the endings. Probably not in any spoilery kind of way, but just so I understand the way that the new endings work. And if it is something that is actually feasible to do in the next session or two, then we'll do that. But for the most part, we're just gonna call it here for now. However, even just getting through that first route of the game, getting ending D, if you know what I mean, was fantastic, and I'm so glad that you all stuck with me to get through to that. Great stream. Thank you so much, Panda, for joining us. I really appreciate you sticking it through just to see through that ending. I will definitely update on Twitter what we're going to be doing, or on Facebook. But I got a pretty good ending for the first one. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, so you've played this before. But yeah, it felt satisfying as an ending, even though it didn't answer all our questions. We still have a lot that we need to learn. One, what the hell's going on with Dana? That's my biggest question. What the hell is going on with Dana? Aw, shucks, you missed it. Okay, well, alright. So, Space Robot Arm, you need to watch this VOD and find out what happened so far. I think, okay, once I figure out how the alternate endings work, I think I'm just going to commit to it for the rest of the month and see what happens, because I'm very excited. But I did promise you a Left Hand Redemption, because I missed it last time. If there was ever a VOD to watch, this is it. Yes. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. Before we finish this off, we are going to give Space Robot Arm a left hand redeem, because he redeemed it last time and I forgot about it. So, yes. Thank you very much for introducing me. My name is Left Hand, and I will be performing for you something that's very near and dear to my phalanges. How many bones do you think a human hand would have? A handful, maybe? What tree can fit in one's hand? A palm tree! What did the cops say to a hand? You're under arrest. Oh, and here's my favorite. Why is it that everyone can clap with their hands except for T-Rex? Because they're extinct. Thank you. And there you have it. Thank you so much, Left Hand, for that. That is our Left Hand redeem, where Left Hand will regale you with hand puns. Both Hamlet and Rainy, however, will regale you with soliloquies. And, of course, we have our vampire face and other such things. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what else this game has to offer. There are so many questions that have been left unanswered, and I'm hoping that the other endings give us something satisfying for each of these. But thank you again for joining me. I'm very happy to have shared this game with you. I was expecting it to, be pretty fun and, just kind of silly, but I am super invested in the narrative, no matter how hokey, no matter how goofy it is. And I'm just so happy I got to experience this with you. I am going to get a raid going, so just give me a moment to get set for that. I know who we are going to raid for tonight, because they are doing a special event stream. I just want to make sure that I get it set for us here. We are going to be raiding a very special creator. They're one with the vibiest vibes on the planet here in the Twitch sphere. So if you're looking for the vibiest channel this side of Planet Namek, am I going to get all the other endings now? We will see. I feel like that may be a goal we'll strive for. I have to look up and see how feasible that is. But if it's not going to be a super ultra commitment that we won't be able to get through this month, then maybe I'll shift my gears. But if I think we can get through them throughout the rest of December, then yes, I will commit to that. But again, if you like vibes, if you like butts, if you like anime, you like retro games, then you are going to like the one and the only Super Ninbao. We have rated them many a time before, and he is doing a little special something tonight. He's doing a cosplay stream of Die Hard, which you can definitely debate one way or the other whether Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not. I have my own particular opinion about it. But regardless, every single Ninbao cosplay stream is an event. It's something to behold. So regardless, I'm going to send you there, and I hope you enjoy it. So here we go. And I'm going to give you a few things to say if you want to join us. So here is our raid message, and here is our raid message if you are a sub. So please go ahead and copy that. Get ready to paste it. For whatever reason, the bueno didn't actually work. So just copy the first one, the once more into the breach, and get ready to raid Super Ninbao. Once again, this has been the Bone Chalk Broadcast. My name is Michael Prey. I have been your Bone Chalk Bard. Thank you so much for joining me. The rest is silence.